Hello, welcome back to Mrs. Brisbane's class. Today we are going to be talking about adding mixed numbers. I'm going to show you 3 different problems for 3 different situations you might find yourself in when adding mixed numbers. Notice for each problem, my whole numbers are lined up and my fractions are lined up. So I'm going to start with problem A, which is going to be our easiest, most basic problem for adding mixed numbers. So first, I look at my whole numbers and I add them. 3 plus 7 is 10. I'm now going to jump over to the fractions and I'm only adding the numerators. So I add 5 plus 2, which is 7. And my denominator will stay the same. So I bring down that 8 and my final answer is 10 and 7/8. I never add the denominator, I just keep it the same as it was in the problem. Now moving on to the second problem, it gets a little bit more complicated. I do the same steps, add my whole numbers, 10 plus 6 is 16, add my numerators, 2 plus 3 is 5, bring down my denominator, fifths, and I come up with 16 and 5/5. But I know that whenever I have the same number on top and the same number on the bottom, that is equal to 1 whole. So I have 16 and 1 whole, but I want to keep those wholes together. So really, my answer becomes 17 wholes because I took that 1 whole and moved it over with the 16. Last, I have what's going to be our most complicated addition with mixed numbers. Same steps, 8 plus 2, which is 10. Add my numerators, 4 plus 3, which is 7, bring down my denominator, which is 6. When I see my answer 10 and 7/6, I notice that this is an improper fraction and I cannot leave it that way. So I ignore the 10 for a moment and I turn this improper fraction into a mixed number by using division. How many times does 6 go into 7? It goes in 1 time with 1 left over. And my denominator is the same. I now have 10 wholes, and then I have my mixed number, 1 and 1/6. I don't want to have 2 separate answers. I want to keep them together. So I bring that 1 whole and I add it to my 10, making it 11 wholes, and I bring down the fraction that I figured out before, making my final answer 11 and 1/6. Thank you for adding mixed numbers.